Hey everyone, what's up? Just like you, I've been enjoying Sons of the Forest and I've been exploring all of the building options, but I've been a little bit disappointed when it comes to the defensive walls and the inability to create any sort of a proper doorway that you can lock enemies out with. I've seen a lot of options like ramps that lead up to the wall that you can just jump on over, and I've also seen people do walls with a rope that you can climb over, but none of these seemed very immersive to me. So what I did was I set off to create my own sort of defensive gatehouse that would help keep the enemies out and give me a way to defend against them without resorting to any sort of unrealistic obstacles in order to get in and out. So guys, have a look at this. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 cannibals that just came in a party, and they all died to this layer of spikes right here. And I'm going to show you how to build this in just a little bit, but basically this is, in my experience so far, basically indestructible. Now, when I first made this in my regular playthrough series, there was, what is the mutant, the cat dog thing? Crap, I gotta look up the name. All right, John 2.0. It's basically the very long, lanky one that kind of works like a slinky moving up toward you. When I first built this, anyway, the slinky guy just kind of flopped right in. I don't really know how it happened. I didn't see it happen. But I also had another one come today when I was doing testing and totally died out here on the spikes. So basically what I'm trying to say is that mutants, maybe 50-50. I have not tested this against all of the mutants, but I think it will do really well. And of course it does extremely well against the cannibals. So the only caveat is that it's a little bit dangerous for you, but basically the way I have it, you just can't get very close to this wall here, and otherwise you should be fine. You can just kind of skirt the edge around here. And I was just fussing around with this to see if I could put like a regular door here. Not that it would really do a whole lot. I mean, I have done some experiments where I put the paper target on a door, and basically what this does in my experience is it locks the door. Like I can't push this door open anymore, and I don't think cannibals could either. So maybe you just kind of keep one of these handy and you put that on your door so it's locked, but I haven't tested that against cannibals yet. But if you want to learn how to make this structure right here, stick around and I'll show you exactly how it all works. Just getting all of my logs organized over here for the project so we can do it without too much interruption. And the first one we're going to start off with is a log that goes at about a 45-degree angle from your existing wall, your defensive wall. And I'm just going to flush it up with the corner right here. And then we're going to go at a 90-degree angle from that. And we're going to go out by 2. I'm going to grab a couple extra logs here. Don't want that one. I want the full logs. And then we're going to start going back over. Like we're going to switch it back here. And that should just about do it. Ideally, we want to go one more like that. Might run into a little bit of an issue with the defensive wall being kind of really close like that. So I'm just going to adjust my defensive wall so it's not, get that out of here, so it's not quite in the way. Okay, the adjustments have been made. There we go. Okay, that sits in there much better now. Okay, additionally, you're going to want to go in one this way and one that way. And again, the defensive wall is just a little bit off. So I'm just going to adjust it on the fly here. Okay, that's looking a lot better there. Let's just get rid of that one on the corner and call it good there. And what you should do is probably make this into a build grid because it'll help out with the next step. So about like that should be good. And then I'm just going to grab a bunch of these quarter blocks here, and I'm going to start posting them up in the corners. So this is what you got right here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically 6 wall sections. And now you got to put tops on all of them. Okay, so that's it for your half wall. Now we got to move on to the spikes. I'll show you how to get those set up. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to place down your stick just a fair distance away from the log wall here. And you're going to place down another one as far away as you can get from it without hitting the snap point, like so. And I might even do that a little bit closer to me because the game doesn't want you to put sticks on top of this. I think it's a little bit of like, not really an exploit, but you know, you're not doing what the game intended you to do. So yeah, I used the first snap point to get that stick down. Now I got to use the snap point from the second stick to get the next one down. And you can see how it really doesn't want me to do this, but If you can just get it in there, right there is fine. That'll go on top. And then you can take these up and you just repeat the process off of these two. So you got stick here, and then you've got another stick right. That's being a little bit difficult. Here we go, another one there, and then we'll do one final one on the end like that, and you basically spend all day trying to get these lined up the way that you want them, but that's good enough for me. Then you just take your axe, and you're going to get an option here if you aim at the top to sharpen the stick and angle it down. So we'll do that for all 5 of these. And then since those don't have snap points anymore, I will grab the sticks again. Thank you, Kelvin. He's ducking down. He's pretty clever guy. Okay, so now we gotta do the same exact process for the bottom, although you can't start it midline like we did the first time. We have to kind of start it lined up with the back. So we'll do one there, one again, about as far away as we can get. Sometimes I find it helpful to crouch. You get a little bit of a more accurate placement this way. So right there we'll do it. And then we just gotta go straight across, just like that. And sometimes they do that where it actually did stick on the side. That's actually how I figured out that this was even possible. And then we'll just go straight across. The bottom ones are always way easier than the top ones in my experience. Just reset that one. Get it a little bit lower, perfect. Take up the ones on the end and sharpen these down. These will clip right through the log. However, I do think it just looks better to have the opening there. I mean, you could just do 2 logs on top of each other and have the sticks clip through, but just for the sake of aesthetics, I got nothing else to do in this game except build and make stuff look good, so it works for me. And then this one, yeah, we'll just kind of angle it outside. And there you have it. There's the outline for the defensive structure. Now you've got to collect up some rocks. And each stick will take 3 rocks to kind of solidify it. And this is so that it doesn't break. The sticks can still break. Like, I think enemies can hit on them and they will break eventually. But in terms of things running into them, like you running into them or any mutants or cannibals, it should hold up pretty well. Okay, and you get all the stones laid in just like that, and then everything is nice and solid. Now you just have the fun process of repeating that, like on all of these other barricades. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably the one you should do last, because I always run into this one a lot when I'm making these two. And so, just for the sake of saving your armor and your hit points, probably save that one for last. Okay, I'm about to die from my own spikes. Just lovely. Ow. Look at me, I'm on a roll here. This is actually a really good way of doing it. I swear, it was definitely not this easy the first time I did this. This is pretty good now. I like this. Oh, hello? Looks like we got company again. I'm hoping the red guys show up. The red guys would be the real test. Are you a red man? No, ooh, look how bloody he is though. He's definitely been getting hurt on the spikes. I'm gonna come over here. Here we go. Come on in, bud. Yeah, he can't handle it. He cannot make this little U-turn here to get around. He's just always gonna go for those spikes right there. And I think my favorite part about this is that you can just easily just stand here and shoot back. It's not a big issue at all. Okay, we've got all these set up. Let's just knock them down again. I like to kind of flail out the corners a little bit. And then one more lap around to get the bottom layer in. And then for the most important step, you gotta put the rocks in so they don't all break. Alright, so there you have it, all complete. I just slept through the night because I finished with the rocks overnight while it was dark. And here you go, this is it. I'm sure you could do a lot more to dress this up, like on the other side over here, on the side that I did in my regular playthrough. I did like some torches to light up the area. I'm working on this door kind of to see if that will be good or be of any use to me. You could also do the thing where you set up some skulls on spikes and things like that. So I hope that this mini base building tutorial was useful to you. I know it's been very helpful for me. It gives me a lot more confidence here at my base. I hope that you can take this idea and evolve it and adapt it to your own base. If you have any more tips or tricks or suggestions for me, let me know down in the comments. And otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next video. Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, for leaving a like, but most of all, thank you to the long list of amazing supporters that you see right here. I hope this episode has earned your subscription, and I can't wait to show you the next one. Best wishes to all, and goodbye.